plaintiff, Felicia Malone, dated the defendant, and they have a child together. Felicia claims the defendant is a good father, but he's extremely jealous. And while they were dating, he assaulted a guy who looked at her. Felicia is suing her ex because while playing with a box cutter, he sliced her arm. Defendant Keontae Prowell says he loves Felicia and still wants to spend the rest of his life with her, but he feels she's blowing all of this out of proportion. Keontae admits that he cut Felicia's arm, but insists it was an accident.
Start with you.
Well, Keontae is my ex-boyfriend. We have a child together. He's a great person, so therefore we maintain a good relationship after our breakup.
Good.
He's a hard worker, he takes care of home, and a great father. We've met in 2008 at church. Yes, Your Honor, church. I know you probably look a little intimidating, but he's a nice guy. I get that a lot from my friends.
He doesn't look intimidating at all.
I get that a lot from my friends.
He looks like a nice guy. Go ahead.
So yeah, I get that a lot from my friends, but he's actually a good guy. We
met in church where? Where are you guys from?
Minnesota.
What city?
Minneapolis. Yes.
I know preachers all over the country. I'm trying to see who I know
Pastor
in
Boynes
Minneapolis.
is his name. Pastor Boynes, Greater Mount Vernon, Missionary Baptist Church.
Right, go ahead, though.
Okay. We broke up due to his ex. She's crazy.
How so?
She would cut up clothes that I bought for their children. She would constantly threaten to come to my house and beat me up and do this and do that. It got to
How long had they been apart?
From what I was told, 2 years.
Yeah. Wasn't one of them situations.
Exactly. Same thing I said.
Man, 2 years. Who does that after 2 years? Everything over after 2 years. Go ahead. So it 2 years later, she's still cutting up clothes what else? Calling you and harassing you.
Exactly. It got to the point where I couldn't even ride with him to drop his kids back off to her house without her coming outside trying to fight me.
Oh, it ain't been 2 weeks. Go ahead.
Right, that's right. Etc.
The good news, he was done with her. However recent it was, he was done with her. Otherwise, she wouldn't have been acting a fool.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Another problem me and Keontae had in our relationship is his jealousy. I mean, Your Honor, he would want to beat up every guy that looks at me. One night in 2010, he beat up this guy at a gas station that was looking at me earlier that night at a bar.
Beat him up?
Yes.
At a different location?
Yes. The gas
station
station was
later?
Down. Yes. Right after the bar.
And said, why were you looking at my woman earlier? Same night, though.
Yes.
Go ahead.
It was hours later. I mean, it beat him up pretty bad. So that's part of the reason why we broke up, because of his temper in public and the ex problems.
When did you all break up?
We broke up in
what year?
2012.
Okay, so you all were together 4 years?
Yes.
All right, and you had a child?
Yes.
How old is the child?
She's 3. Beautiful.
So you all were together for 1 year before you had a child?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You all did it right. You had a good preacher. All right, where'd you get married?
That actually didn't happen.
Oh, Reverend. He taught y'all everything, to have a child after a year and keep your household together. And he should have had you come up to that altar. Go ahead, let me hear from you, and then we'll get to the medical bills. I pray and hope that you didn't, your temper didn't cause these medical bills, but go ahead, let me get some background on you, and then we'll get into the medical bills.
First of all, sir, I just feel like this whole thing has been blown out of proportion. Felicia knows that I love her. I always love her. We have a child together and we have a good relationship. I even wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. Complications, like she said, with my ex and my kids, just basically brought our relationship.
No, she said also your temper, jumping on folks or whatever else you're doing in public.
That's like, she blew that out of proportion too. I mean, it wasn't so much, oh, he was looking at her or...
No, other instances, obviously. More than one instance, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't.
She's a pretty lady. Don't jump on me, though.
I didn't start any of the fights, sir.
She is a pretty lady, so I understand.
I didn't start any of it. And,
not as pretty as my wife, of course, but she's a pretty lady.
Observing.
Right, you got to get that understood.
So yeah, I had a very bad attitude growing up, I could say. My mom used to tell me, you keep that up and you're gonna end up alone. And pretty much, I mean, I said I don't care, but yeah, she was right.
It seems like you all still got a little love in your hearts. Medical bills, what happened?
Okay, Your Honor, he was never physically abusive to me. It was February 2016. February 16, 2013.
She already has you all together 2 years from now, so you see the point, right? So you're gonna be together in 16, that's for sure. So February of what year?
2013.
All right.
We had went to a hardware store to purchase a blade because I had just bought a car and Keontae was gonna scrape the for sale sign off of the window with a blade because it was like spray paint on there. Okay, so we goes in the store. It was a package of blade with 2 of them. It was a package of blades with 5. So I say, oh, I might as well get more for my money. I'm gonna get the one with the 5 in it. He's like, what do you need all them blades for? I'm like, you know what? I just might need them when people keep messing with me. But I said something.
Jokingly?
Yeah, jokingly. So he took the package of blades and jokingly ran down my right arm with it. The blade cut me through my jacket and gashed my arm.
You knew it was open?
No.
Oh.
At the time, he did not know it. And I have pictures of...
So you're essentially saying he was negligent. He didn't intentionally do it,
Yes, sir.
but he was negligent in playing with a dangerous weapon.
Yes.
Lord have mercy. So you're essentially saying he was negligent. He didn't intentionally do it,
Yes, sir.
but he was negligent in playing with a dangerous weapon.
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
Plaintiff Felicia Malone is suing her ex-boyfriend, who admits that he still loves Felicia and wants to spend the rest of his life with her.
What do you have to say for yourself? These medical bills, obviously, you want to give them
Yes,
to me?
sir.
Well, yeah,
Sir?
yeah, pretty much. It happened pretty much like she said. The thing about the blades, they were, as you're gonna see if she gave you the picture, the blades are like supposed to have a safety button to push them out. And like I said, they were in a plastic packaging. I didn't know that the blade was extended at all. And I mean, she knows that I barely brushed up against her when it cut straight through her shirt. And it was like, she's like, oh, you cut my shirt. I'm like,
My jacket.
well, I'm like, I ain't cut you. Then I seen that it was cut open and I was like, oh, I'm like, you cut. So we went to the front, we got, talked to the manager and made a report and everything. Then I took her to the hospital and she got stitched up and everything.
36 stitches inside and out.
Inside and out.
Yes.
She wants to make it, why are you trying to make it seem like
All
I
right,
did it
don't
on
minimize
purpose?
this.
I'm
So
not trying to-
2016 might not ever come. Go ahead.
So, I mean, I don't want to make it seem like it wasn't a big deal.
But you're saying it's an accident, obviously. Is that your defense?
Yes, it was basically an accident. And
So therefore-
Nonchalant about the situation.
Well, the problem is, sir, accidents that occur as a result of negligence, the person is liable for. And you were negligent in mishandling dangerous weapons, playing with a dangerous weapon. For example, if you purchase a gun, pull it out of the box, you assume it's safe. You're playing with it. And somebody tried it out and left a bullet in it. You're playing with it. Ooh, gonna play with it. I'm gonna scare you. You jump from around the wall. I'm gonna scare her. Pow! That's what happened here. You're negligent in playing with a dangerous item. And you shouldn't have played with it. That was your mistake. Playing with it, period. You don't play with dangerous items. And that's what happened, sir. And
I truly learned my lesson from this.
And it sounds like you are remorseful and apologetic.
Yeah, I am. She apologized
You
for
accept it?
Yes, but that medical bill is still there.
That's right.
They could come back in 2 years and we could marry them.
Come back in 2 years and marry them on air?
Right here on the show?
Yeah.
I'm with it now.
Oh, God.
I'll still be on, won't I? Y'all. Hope. If you all are the judge, then I will. $2,853 today is your judgment. All right, judgment for the plaintiff. Good luck to you all. I'm glad to hear that you all still maintain your friendship. You all still go to the church, or you've been put out?
No. No, well, I actually just...
You've been put out. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
We're still going to remain mutual. We have a daughter together, so we'll still be...
Yeah, I mean, we cool.
I'm just happy that medical bill is paid so they can quit harassing me.
It's medical bill. Yeah, we cool. I mean, through it all, we always had a good relationship. We always stuck by each other's side. So 2016 will be right here.
Oh, my God.